What's going on, guys? My name is Geek, and today we're going to take a look at a breakdown of Clint Barton, aka Hawkeye's abilities in Marvel Rivals. Clint was released when the game fully came out as one of the newest duelists to the roster. I know, I've been kind of late to the party with everything, just trying to catch up really, and I'm currently doing all the characters I've not done yet, so definitely check out what's coming. Also, definitely check out on the channel. I do have a playlist of what characters I have done, so definitely check it out if you're looking for a specific character. So I definitely probably already did it. If not, I'm still working my way, so definitely stay tuned. With that out of the way, let's dive onto Hawkeye's full abilities in Marvel Rivals. Starting off with his normal attacks, he actually technically has two, being the piercing arrow, which is just basically shooting a normal arrow kind of. It does about 8 to 80 damage, depending how long or distance-wise and everything. It kind of varies, essentially, really. And his other is basically the blast arrow. Basically just shoots 3 explosive arrows, kind of not really too far, and does about 15 damage. So nothing too crazy, but definitely can help with crowd control if there's a bunch of guys on you. Moving on to his shift ability is the Crescent Slash. Unsheath a katana basically is a katana and a slash forward, launching up enemies that he hits. It does about 40 damage. Moving on to his E ability, the hypersonic arrow, which is kind of good for those flyers. Basically shoots a hypersonic arrow, dealing 2 instances of damage to the enemies in its path, inflicting them with slow. This will ability to actually knock down flying heroes for a brief time, and each hit is about 50 damage. Now, he does actually have a melee kind of attack. It's called the Ronin Slash, which I do like how they actually use his Ronin persona in this game as well, similar to the Avengers game with his combat. But basically, the Ronin Slash is he just swings his katana to a strike frontal enemies, and it'll just deflect really any incoming projectiles. So if Iron Man tries shooting at him, I think he can deflect it. Moon Knight deflect, anything really projectile based, he can deflect it really. Now, he does technically have, I would say, like a super jump, not really a double jump, but kind of. It's the skyward leap, as they call it. Basically, yeah, it says just giving it a super jump. I always call it the super jump, even though it's technically a double jump. But, moving on. He does have one passive, really. It's the Archer's Focus. Now, you might just see, just playing him as general, you see like little icon underneath when aiming the arrow at somebody. Essentially aiming at an enemy to improve focus, enhancing the damage inflicting by the piercing arrow. So it only does it on the piercing arrows, not the blasting arrows. So definitely make sure you're using the right arrows. Now, his ultimate is the Hunter's Sight. Basically captures an after image of enemies in his view. Damage dealt to the after image is actually transferred to the corresponding enemy. So if he sees someone run behind a wall, he actually can technically still shoot the little after image of the character, and even though he's behind a wall, it doesn't last too long though, so definitely make those shots count. He does actually have one team up called the Super Sensory Vision. Basically, Hawkeye can share his Hunter's Sight with Black Widow, enabling her to catch sight of the and damaging after image of enemies as well. So basically, Black Widow actually has almost that same ability, and that's pretty much it really. She can do almost the exact same thing, but obviously has more of a time gate type situation. Now, guys, that is basically the full breakdown of Hawkeye's full abilities in Marvel Rivals. If you guys enjoyed this video, consider hitting that like and subscribe button. I'll see you guys in the next one, where we'll be taking a look at, obviously, Black Widow next. I feel like these guys go hand in hand, so definitely stay tuned for Black Widow. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Like I said, bye, everybody.